Welcome to Watchlist Wednesday, your weekly TV show trivia challenge.
Ready? Let's go.
Who were the two main characters in Friends? Monica and Chandler, Ross and Rachel, Joey and Phoebe. Ross and Rachel. In The X-Files, who are the two main FBI agents? Skinner and Doggett, Mulder and Scully, Reyes and Pendrell. Mulder and Scully. Which duo famously starred in I Love Lucy? Fred and Ethel, Lucy and Desi, Lucy and Ricky. Lucy and Ricky. In Will and Grace, who are the titular characters? Jack and Karen, Will and Grace, Stanley and Martha. Will and Grace. Which characters from The Office are known for their close friendship? Ryan and Kelly, Michael and Dwight, Jim and Pam? Jim and Pam. In Breaking Bad, who are the two main partners in crime? Saul and Mike, Walter and Jesse, Gus and Hector. Walter and Jesse. Which duo is known for their hilarious banter in The Odd Couple? Ralph and Norton, Felix and Oscar, Larry and George. Felix and Oscar. Who are the main characters in Gilmore Girls? Sookie and Jackson, Lorelai and Rory, Paris and Doyle. Lorelai and Rory. In Sherlock, who are the iconic detective duo? Moriarty and Adler, Sherlock and Watson, Lestrade and Mycroft. Sherlock and Watson. Which two characters lead Thelma and Louise? Bonnie and Clyde, Marge and Lisa, Thelma and Louise. Thelma and Louise. Which duo is known for their friendship on Sesame Street? Cookie Monster and Oscar, Big Bird and Snuffy, Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie. Who are the two leads in The Good Place? Michael and Janet, Eleanor and Chitty, Tahani and Jason. Eleanor and Chitty. In Parks and Recreation, who are the dynamic duo? Ben and April, Leslie and Ron, Andy and Chris. Leslie and Ron. Which two characters are known for their adventures in Scooby-Doo? Fred and Daphne, Scooby and Shaggy, Velma and Norville. Scooby and Shaggy. In Sex and the City, who are the main four characters? Carrie and Mr. Big, Miranda and Steve, Charlotte and Harry. Carrie and Mr. Big. Which duo is featured in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Uncle Phil and Vivian, Will and Carlton, Ashley and Hillary. Will and Carlton. In Batman, the animated series, who are the main partners? Joker and Harley Quinn, Batman and Robin, Batgirl and Nightwing. Batman and Robin. Who are the iconic duo in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers? Gadget and Zipper, Chip and Dale, Monty and Foxglove. Chip and Dale. In The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, who is Midge's main support? Lenny and Midge, Susie and Midge, Joel and Midge. Susie and Midge. In Stranger Things, who are the main kid duo? Mike and Dustin, Lucas and Max, Will and Eleven. Mike and Dustin.
Ready for the next challenge? Make sure to like and subscribe.